The following is a product introduction of the SR6112 robotic device. The first is that it consists of two parts. The first part is a computer desk. The equipment is a computer desk. The bottom is the host, and the top is the monitor. In this case, we are equipped with an outlet, and in this case, an air pump, which is the main body of the device. The main body is also divided into two parts, the upper part and the lower part. Introduce the second half first. The lower part is an electrical panel and a robot control box. The upper one is a touch pad, the robot touch pad, and the charging board is a circuit breaker. This is the switch, a power supply for the switch. This is a power source of vision. This is the power supply for camera. That's 13 relays. Here is the PLC of 1200, 1214C DC, a PLC of DC. A communication board of a 485 is added, then as well as two digital input and output modules. Here is an I/O transfer terminal block, the power transfer terminal block. Here is the DC 24-volt switching power supply. There are two buttons here. The green button is the start button, and the red button is the stop button. There is an emergency stop button below. Here is the inverter. The inverter is a Siemens V20 inverter. This is the power controller for the lighting of the camera. This is the switch. And the following is a network cable. The network cables are connected separately. It's a computer, PLC touchscreen, robot and a vision sensor. That robot controller. There are also emergency stop buttons on it, and there are also emergency stop buttons visually, and I will introduce them later. Then the above part is the exercise part. First, here is a light curtain sensor. Then the signal unit. The two sensors over there are the door switch and the safety door switch. Here is the AC motor. Here is a two-piece pneumatic. Here are the solenoid valve, the I/O adapter, the power adapter, and two fiber optic sensors. The valve are a conveyor belt, and there are two rotary encoders under the conveyor belt. The rotary encoder on the left is the connected PLC, and the rotary encoder on the right is the connected robot. Here are two feeding bins with two double-acting cylinders and two material detection sensors on the left and the right sides. Here is a disc feeding mechanism. Here are two DC motors, one below, one here. This is a machining cylinder. This is a feeding cylinder. This is a retaining cylinder. Each has a magnetic sensor on it. It's a vision sensor with lights below and the vision lens above. Here are some of the pieces that come with square caps, round caps, and the square cores and the round cores. There are 3 kinds of round cores, which are red, black, and yellow, corresponding to the 3 numbers of A, B, C. Here is a standard part used for vision calibration. And here is a 6-axis collaborative robot. Here there is a gripper, an electric gripper, and an electric gripper uses a steering gear. For the steering gear, a Modbus RTU communication is carried out with the PLC. This is a steering gear, and then there is a gripper here. If the gripper is gripped, an electronic gripper has a belt in it, which can be seen through this transparent acrylic. Here is a waste bin. Here are 6 finished product bins and qualified bins. There is also a 12-inch touch screen. This is a brief introduction to this device.